Yo, what's going on? In this video, we're gonna talk about what to know before you start Merch by Amazon. Welcome back to my channel. My name is RJ Martinez, and by the end of this video, you guys should have a better understanding of Merch by Amazon, and this should help you along your journey, right? Okay. And then also too, we're gonna do another giveaway for this video. And it only makes sense that I give away another 30-minute coaching call for this video. So in order for you to participate in this giveaway or be the winner of the giveaway, you must give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, watch to the very end. Do not skip this video, watch to the very end. And of course, subscribe and hit that notification bell, baby. So we're gonna go straight into the content and we're gonna go into the Merch by Amazon screen right now. All right, guys, so we're in the back end of my computer screen, my personal computer screen, right? But we're on merch.amazon.com, as you can see. So this is a landing page right here. I already got accepted, and I kind of want to just take you through everything and how everything works. Okay. Now this is a landing page right here, and how Merch by Amazon work. It's like this. Literally, there's no startup cost, okay? So it does take a little bit of, I'm going to show you how to do some of the research and stuff like that to kind of get started and kind of make your first sales and stuff. But the design part, you have to learn that on your own, of course. That's going to take a little bit of learning, but the research part too is just as important as the design part, right? Because the goal is to create something that customers are searching for on Amazon, and it makes it so much easier for you to make your first sale. I don't know, that's so important, okay? I don't know how many times I'll explain that, but it's so important. It's really, really important on any platform. If customers are searching for a certain product, right? And you can see it's getting sales consistently, or it just has a good BSR, and you can see that it's consistently selling. That means there's a demand for that niche, and that's so important, really, really important. So, anyways, there's no startup cost, first of all, with Merch by Amazon. There's no customer service involved, right? There's no inventory, right? And there's returns now. That's the only difference. But when I first signed up with Merch by Amazon, I think this was back in 2017, I believe. I was like about 3 or 4 months late to sign up. I think that's around that time. And I signed up, and this is when they're actually doing automatic sign up. So when you signed up, you got approved right off the bat. I missed that little window like a month later or 3 months later. And I signed up, and it took me 3 months to get approved. Okay. Now they didn't send me an email, by the way. I had to log in. And this was weird, right? Because some people were getting emails, and I was like, dude, how come I'm not getting no email? I'm not going to get approved. And then I went and signed in, and I had my account. I was like, they didn't send me no email. So that was kind of weird. So when you guys are filling out the request invitation, right? You just want to listen to this. This is very important. You want to fill out everything as best as possible. You want to take this very serious, okay? This is important. I recommend you fill out everything. Don't leave no blank spaces. Take this very seriously, okay? This is like another stream of income. This is going to be a business that you're going to start, and you're going to crush it, right? So you have to go in there with the mindset that you're going to come in here onto Merch by Amazon, and you're going to treat this like a business, right? And you're going to dominate and be the best at it, okay? So that is very, very important, as when you start on a new platform, you want to dominate, right? So you want to fill everything out. Don't leave nothing blank. Please don't. Okay. Now I know that there's a few. I do have a FBA seller account too. Maybe that's why one of the reasons I got approved kind of fast, right? And I know there's people that have been approved like the next day. I'm like, dude, how the heck did you do that? And then there's people that took about almost 8 months to a year to get approved, right? So there's really no saying when you will get approved. But I know that if you have a FBA seller, it seems like the percentage of you getting approved is a lot higher for some reason. Okay. It's what I've been seeing, what I've been noticing, right? So if you fill out all this information and do all that stuff, you just don't. I wouldn't recommend you sit back and just chill and wait for your invitation. I would recommend you learn the platform, learn everything about Merch by Amazon, learn how to design. If you don't know how to design, that's totally fine too, right? I suck at designing. I took the outsourcing way, right? And I outsource a lot of my stuff, a lot of my work. I'm good at researching, right? So, and we'll get into that too later on in the video. But it's important that you fill out all the information, okay? Very, very, very important. Some people are like, well, I don't have a like a bank account. You can use, so from my understanding, from what I've been hearing, you can use Payoneer to create, you can put the information back there, and there's you can create a Payoneer account and then you can put the number back there too as well. Okay, from my understanding, I haven't did that. I have a U.S. bank account, so that's the way I did it. But that's exactly the way I have a U.S. bank account. So I really don't know too much information on that, but I'm aware that you can get approved that way too as well. So if you have a Payoneer account, let's dive in, because now remember, guys, there's other platforms too. And there's other platforms that you can start on too with Merch by Amazon. I have a video up above too. I'll put that up here, but up above, and you can basically, you can start on the other platforms too, like Redbubble. You can start on Etsy. You can start on Society6. There's TeePublic. What other ones are there? If there's any other ones you guys can think of, comment down below and share with us too. But there's other platforms that you can leverage right now as you wait to get your Merch by Amazon account. So think about it this way. As you're learning the other platforms and making sales on the other platforms, you're going to have designs already ready to go once you get that approval. So what I recommend is do not sit here and wait for the approval process. What I recommend is start going out to other platforms and start uploading over there and start making consistent sales over there, right? And that is really important, because this is going to help you, okay? Because when you get approved over here, you're ready to dominate and win, right? So that's so important. Very, very, very important, okay? So let's go over here into the research part. One of my favorite parts, right? I love researching, okay? I can geek out on researching all freaking day. So one of the best things that I love to do is use the Amazon. Everything I'm going to show you right here is free. One of the best things that I love to do is use the Amazon search bar, right? I'm going to show you some free tools that you guys can use too. Let me pop this one up right here. AMZ Suggestion Expander. This is going to be a big one. So first things first, the search bar is going to be your best friend, right? As you can see, as I type in keywords, this is what the AMZ Suggestion Expander does. It pops up everything for you, right? It says keywords before, and then keywords, like it shows you all the keywords that pop up for the niche, right? So this is important. This is really, really important. As you go in and dive in and find new niches and stuff like that, and niches to target and stuff like that to make designs for, this is so important to understand that keywords, okay, researching is the first thing that you're going to do right off the bat. Okay, you do not design yet. Research is going to be the most important thing to do, because the goal is to find a niche that has a demand, right? And if you have a demand for that niche, it's your job to create a design that customer wants. If you do that, you're going to make sales, okay? And it's literally that damn simple. You just got to follow that, right? So very, very important that you understand that. So one more time. It's important to do research first, because if you find that the search term, that the long tail keyword that you're trying to target, right, has a search volume, you have customers looking for it, and it's your job to make a design that customer wants, and that's how you make your first sale, right? So very, very important that you understand that, and I want you to win. So that's why I'm telling you, like, this is exactly how you do it. So it just there's a lot, right? There's so much you can do, so much you can do. So so the search bar is gonna be our best friend, and then over here too, it's called merchresearch.com. We're going to come over here and we're going to do a simple search, right? As you do a simple search, so depending on the products, right, what you're going to target. So I like to do standard t-shirts, and this is what you're going to do. So press search. Don't put nothing in there. Come over here to the right-hand side. You're going to put newest arrival. You're searching. You're looking for new niches, right? Designs and stuff that have made sales, and they're making sales, but have very low competition. I'm just going to show you exactly what I'm talking about right now. And there's a free tool over here too. I'll put this down below. It's a Chrome extension. So basically what happens is if we find a long tail, like a targeted keyword or a design or a niche, only thing we have to do is like highlight it and then right click and search, and boom, it pops up. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me pop up. Let me go down, 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 down. Let's see what we find. Down. Feature. Let me find a design real fast. And this is exactly how you're going to do it, guys. This is exactly, so follow along right here. This is exactly how you're going to do it. So wish list, beach, wine, and then it has check, and then it doesn't have this check. So, and then it recently made a sale too. Okay. And this is just an example. Okay. So what I would do is highlight this. come over here, search, merch research free, show all merch. Now, this is something else too that I want to get into. This is very important. We'll get back into it right now. But when you right click and search, and then you use the USPTO, okay, when you search for like a phrase, okay, and you want to see if that it's not trademarked and none of that stuff, right? Because that's very important that you understand that when it comes to this research and making sure you're checking for trademarks, it plays a big role together, okay? Because you don't want to get your account banned or none of that stuff. You don't want to get rejections or any of that stuff. So research and checking for trademarks are very important, okay? And the classification for t-shirts, okay, if you're designing for t-shirts when you first start off, is 25. So the number is 25 that you're going to be looking for. If you have a search phrase that's trademarked, you're going to get a rejection on Merch by Amazon, and you don't want that to happen because it can mess up your account, and you don't want none of that stuff to happen to you, okay? So it's very important, and it's literally that simple with this little Chrome extension right over here, right? Make sure you download it. It's on Google Chrome, the Google Chrome store, and you do research, and then you check for trademarks too as well, right? So for example, we're going to pop open this right here, USPTO. It's going to pull it up. All right, and then now I did a search real fast, right? I did a search for basically what this did was filter out wish list beach wine. So you're going to see shirts. You can see these shirts with the designs right here, and our goal is to find a niche, right, that has some sellers on the front page. You can see this one doesn't have a BSR. This one doesn't have a BSR. This one doesn't have a BSR. And BSR means best seller ranking. Say, okay, that's a shirt, and this is the design in black. So this looks like this one's selling. This one's selling. Let's come up here. Okay, you can see the results, 113. Okay, and it seems like it's a fairly new niche. See it right here. All right, you can see that, and you can also too, but this is a FBA item. You can tell these are merch listings, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. But let's see as we go down. Okay, this is a FBA listing. Let's go back. The goal is because you can see that's a fairly new niche because of backpacks and dresses are all popping up, right? So this is a perfect example of a new niche, right? It's only showing 2 BSRs, right, out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 shirts right here, and 3 of them have BSRs of the merch. Because this is going to be your competition right here. You're competing with other merch sellers. You can see, so out of the 6 shirts, 2 have BSR ranking. So they have this little number right here, right? And this is going to be DSD Quick View. This is going to save you a bunch of time. So these tools that I'm sharing with you guys it's going to save you a bunch of time, and I'll put them all down below. I'll organize them over here. I'll put them all down below this in the description so you guys can download, of course. Now we search for example, let's use this for example as we're searching this, right? We search for the wish list, and we search beach wine. It's not popping up over here, so that's a good sign already, right? Let's see what we can find. Let's find one more. Let's scroll down a little bit. This seems to be a fairly new niche, right? Virtual 4th grade rocks. Okay, if you're unaware, homeschooling, right? This is a perfect example right here. Let's do this and show all merch, right? And this is going to be, I think it's going to be pretty big. Okay, cool. This is right here. And right off the back, USPTO. Okay, we're not popping up for anything. And also you want to double check too for like virtual 4th. You can see I have 4th spelled out, but 4th, right? Making sure that's nothing right there that's popping up. But this one has a BSR, okay? And this is a fairly new niche. You can see the results, okay? Fairly new niche. This is big right here. You can see it has a sale here. This one, nothing. Scroll down a little bit. But you'd want to do some more research on this because this is big right here. Okay, this is new, homeschooling and all that stuff, a very, very big niche right now. So I can see this shirt making some sales. It's awesome design. Now, like what I would do is, so for example, the niche would be homeschooling, right? As you dive into this, you want to see what's going on, see what phrases or people are using in hashtags, Instagram, all that fun stuff, right? You can go and do all your research online too as you go and dive into the niche, because it's very important that you understand your niche so you can dominate and win, right? and be the best in your niche. So very, 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 very important. You can see exactly how I did that. You can see that the results 17. But there's of course there's different types of keywords in here that are probably ranking for this shirt. So this is very important too as well. And I do either just with keywords, keyword research and all that stuff is very important. Okay, so very, very, very important. The goal is to rank for a long tail keyword that doesn't have that much competition. As you can see when I searched for this, I filtered it for all the merch shirts. You can see we have 17 results, one selling over here though. But I will dive in a little bit deeper with this right here and see what else. You can see like sayings on shirts about school, stuff like that. Very big, very, very big topic right now, especially in 2020. Very big. Heading into Q4, huge. Now, one of the most important things, okay, guys, one of the most important things when it comes to Merch by Amazon is you don't want to steal people's designs, okay? That's huge. Like people doing that type of stuff to other people it's not good at all, okay? I'm showing you guys this because I want to show you guys how to dive into a niche. And there's sayings on shirts that people don't have out there, right? Or there's a certain design you can see that people don't have on a certain shirt. And that right there, you're basically, when you copy other people's stuff, you're kind of like hurting them in a way, and it's messed up, and you're hurting yourself long term, okay? It's how you get your account taken away and all that stuff. So I do not recommend that. Now, long term for a business, for yourself, it's your job to be unique and different from everyone else. That will create less competition for yourself. If you create less competition for yourself, you're going to make more money, right? Being the first in a niche with a certain design is you're going to index faster. You're going to make more sales, and you're just going to make more money, right? And it's basically a rinse and repeat process after that. But it's very important that you guys understand that as you go into new niches and you're researching how I'm showing you guys right here, showing you guys these free tools to use. It makes life so much easier. And if you do it the right way, the correct way, you can make so much money on Merch by Amazon. It's ridiculous how much money you can make. So it's a consistent stream of income for me personally, right? And it's been like this for the last 3 years. So it's crushing it for me, and it's been crushing it, okay? And I've made content around this for several years, and I've helped people grow their Merch by Amazon accounts from them listening to me and for me helping them out. But the same thing still applies since day one, since I've been teaching people. So if you guys like, this is a lot of value that I'm sharing with you guys, and I want you guys to win. I want you guys to understand this. Yeah, and then also too, if you guys got a lot of value out of this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check out my other videos up here.